Hello and welcome to video number 1. In this video we're going to discuss the biggest mistake that most people make. Now the very first thing that you need to focus on is you need a high converting sales funnel as your foundation, where you build your business from and where you send all of your traffic. Now this is the biggest mistake that most people make, because most people do not do that. And if you're watching this video and you've purchased this course, then there's a good chance that you don't either. But after going through this entire course, you will know exactly what you need to do, so don't worry. So that is the biggest mistake, and I'm now going to take you through just 3 of the things that you need as a bare minimum. These 3 things are a bare minimum what you need before you start driving traffic to build your list. Now the first one is some type of a free offer. Okay, you need to be giving away some free information in order to build your list. So you need a free offer. The next thing you need is a squeeze page. You need some type of page where people can go to, or where you can direct people to, where they can enter their details and join your email list in order to get your free offer. And then the last thing you need is an actual product to sell. It's no good you just having a free offer and a squeeze page and building your list, because you need a product to sell in order to build customers and buyers into your business and into your email list. So at a bare minimum, okay, you need a free offer, a squeeze page, and a product to sell. If you have those 3 things in place, then you can start to drive traffic, but only when you have those 3 things in place, nothing less. I'm going to take you through in the rest of the videos everything else that you can add into your funnel, into your sales funnel, to make things way more profitable. But these are the 3 things that I recommend that you have before you even start to drive traffic to build your list. If you have these 3 things in place, then you will make money, you will build a list, and you will be able to build a list of customers and buyers into your business, which is of course the most valuable asset in your business, and that's to have customers and buyers that have actually purchased your products. But if there's one thing that you have to take away from this video, is you must have a sales funnel in place, and this is going to act as your foundation where you can send all of your traffic. Okay, this is where you send all of your paid traffic and all of your free traffic as well. And before you even start to drive traffic, you must have a free offer, a squeeze page, and a product to sell. Don't even think about doing anything else unless you've got those 3 things in place. So that is the end of the first video. In the next video we're going to go into niche research and the type of information and the type of product that you can put together to actually build your list. So I will see you in video number 2. Welcome to video number 2. In this video we're going to go through choosing your niche. Now when it comes to building your list, it's really important that you go into a niche which you have an interest in, you're passionate in, and also it's going to be profitable. Now the 3 main markets that I highly recommend for you to stick to are money, health, and relationships. So out of those 3 markets there, you then need to dig deeper and find a niche within those 3 markets for you to go into to build your list and create products and make money around. So as I said, it must be something that you enjoy, that you've got a passion in, and preferably something that you know a fair bit about. That's not always going to be a massive problem. If there's absolutely nothing out there that you can build a list around which is going to be a profitable niche, then what you're going to have to do is perhaps buy some PLR products and then create something around those PLR products. So it's not the end of the world if you don't have any good knowledge about a particular topic or subject within a niche, which is going to be within any three of these markets here: money, health, and relationships. Okay, it's not the end of the world. However, it would be a lot easier if you went into a niche and you already know something about that niche and you already have a good knowledge of it, because it will just make things a lot easier when it comes to creating your products. So as I said, make sure that the niche you choose is within one of these three markets, either money, health, and relationships, because if you stick to any of those, then you will do absolutely fine. Now, another very important part choosing your niche is you must choose a niche that you can create multiple products within it. Okay, because when we create our sales funnel, we are going to create multiple products for that sales funnel. So it's very important that the niche that you go into, you're able to create multiple products from within that niche. If it's a tiny niche, then you may struggle to create multiple products, and you need to be creating multiple products whenever you create a sales funnel for your business, because if you don't have multiple products, what's going to happen is you're just going to be able to create one product, and once you sell that product, there's going to be nothing else for you to sell to your customers, and there's going to be no more expensive, or there's going to be no more higher ticket products that you can sell to them. Okay, so you must make sure that whatever niche you go into, you're able to create multiple products and the niche is big enough to be able to do that. Now the next thing is, whatever niche you go into, it has to be evergreen. Evergreen means that the information is going to always be in date. Okay, it's not going to suddenly go out of date in a few months time. So the information that you provide in your products has to be in an evergreen niche. Now I'm going to give you an example, or a few different examples of some evergreen niches that you could possibly go into. Now they could be things like muscle building, weight loss, get rid of acne, how to get rid of back pain, and make money or save money. So those are just some evergreen niches that you could possibly go into, because the information in those niches will always be in date. You know, things like how to get rid of back pain, the information in that niche will always be current and it's always going to be accurate. You know, as long as that whatever you create within your products is going to be accurate, then the information that you sell in 2 or 3 years time from that same product is going to be completely relevant and up to date as it is today. Because you don't want to have to create a product and then update it 6 months later because the information is out of date. So this is why it's really important that the product that you create this week or today or next month, you can still sell that same product in 2 years time and it will still be as helpful then as it is today. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, and that's something that a lot of people don't ever think about when they go into a niche. They think, well, they'll just create a product now because that's currently hot right this very moment, but you may spend weeks or months putting a product together, but then in 12 months time that product it's just not going to be very relevant. The information that you put into that product today may not be relevant in 12 months, and that's just a complete waste of time. You've just put together a product which is not going to be helpful or relevant in 12 months time, and that's completely pointless, because what we're doing at the moment is we're putting a sales funnel together so that you can use that for months and years to come to build your entire business. And this is how the sales funnel works. Everything has to be evergreen. The information has to be up to date from the day you sell it, and also in a couple of years time. You may have to go in occasionally and make a few minor tweaks, but the bulk of the information that you give away in your products must be evergreen. So make sure you remember that. That's a really important part of creating your products for your sales funnels. So that's the end of video 2 of choosing your niche. So make sure that you always go into one of the 3 markets, money, health and relationships, any of those. A niche within any of those markets you'll do absolutely fine. And make sure that you have a niche where you can create multiple products. Make sure the niche is evergreen. Okay, the information won't go out of date. It will still be relevant and up to date and helpful in a few years' time. And also some examples of some evergreen niches: muscle building, weight loss, how to get rid of acne, how to get rid of back pain, basically any health related problems. They're always a good one. And of course make money or save money. So they're always going to be relevant and up to date. So that's the end of video 2. I will see you in the next video, video number 3. Take care. Welcome to video number 3. In this video we're going to go through how to create a good squeeze page for your sales funnel. Now when it comes to putting your sales funnel together, your squeeze page is one of the most important parts of the entire sales funnel, because if you get this stage wrong at this stage, then this could have a massive negative effect on how much money you can make and the actual results that you get when you build your list. So you have to make sure that you take this stage really seriously and make sure that you get this stage correct. So what I'm going to do is take you through lots of different tips for you to use when you create a squeeze page for your funnel, and also what I'm going to do is show you my actual squeeze page that I use myself to build my list, because something that a lot of people don't do is they don't actually give you a live example. There's a lot of people out there that may tell you to do this, to do that when you build your list, but they never actually give you a live example, and especially a page that they actually use themselves to build their own list. They just kind of tell you what to do, but they won't actually prove, or they won't actually give you any proof or any live example, or actually show you what they do themselves. They just tell you one thing but probably do something completely different. So this is why this course is completely different. I'm going to give you lots of different tips. I'm going to tell you what to do, and then also I'm going to show you my actual pages that I use, so you can see that everything that I'm telling you is what I actually do myself. So this is why I know it works, and you can be more than confident that it will work for you as well. So we're going to log in, or we're going to go to my squeeze page later in the course, or later in this video, so I can show you my actual squeeze page and what it looks like, so you can get lots of different tips from there. But first I'm going to go through all of these different tips. The first tip I'm going to give you is try to make your squeeze page as unique as you can to you. It doesn't have to be the best squeeze page on the face of the earth, okay? A basic squeeze page will work fine, but all I mean is try and make it unique to you, okay? When you see my squeeze page, it's nothing special, but it's unique to me, and you'll see why when you see it. So try and make your squeeze page unique. Don't use the same type of template that every man and his dog uses to build their list. If you're watching this video and you're in the internet marketing niche, then there's a lot of different free templates or paid templates that you can use, where thousands of different people are using these across the internet. I never do that. I never use the same templates what everyone else is currently using at the moment, because you get different you hear things, people telling you that these type of squeeze pages convert well, and then all of a sudden thousands of different marketers across the internet are using the same one, and the results will just be terrible. So this is why you should never listen to any of the hype, or any of the things that get spread around. Just try and make it unique to you and be a little bit different, but it will all make sense when you see my squeeze page and you can see how I do things. So tip one, try and make your squeeze page a little bit unique, and don't just use the same templates and everything and the same plugins as everyone else, or the majority of people out there. Tip number two is pretty much what I just said in tip one, but don't be the same as everyone else. Okay, try and be a little bit different, and you will get better results. Tip number three is you have to start looking at your squeeze page a little different. A lot of people look at their squeeze page as this is a page where you can get someone's information, and then you give them free information in return for their details, for their name and email. And okay, that's pretty, that's it's common sense. This is how a squeeze page kind of works, but you have to go one stage further and look at things a lot more in depth than what I just explained there. I look at my squeeze pages as a primer or a warm-up page, and this is how you should too, because when you start to do this, your sales funnel will start to become a lot more connected, and your front end sales will increase, or your one-time offer sales will increase, and you will start to get a lot better results when you build your list and make money. So start to look at your squeeze page as a primer or a warm-up page. I say primer because you prime people before they actually hit your paid offer, because on the next page you need to sell your products on the thank you page. So your squeeze page should do the job as priming somebody before they get to that paid offer, or warm them up before they get to your paid offer. And the best way to do this is by giving them free information which is going to be highly relevant and connected to your paid offer. So the way I do things is I give away a chunk of my paid offer as my free offer. So when they come to my squeeze page, I talk about the things that they're going to learn within the course, and then when they go to after they've opted in and they go to my thank you page, I then sell the full product, which is going to be the exact type of information, but this is going to be the full product, the full video course. In my how I currently build my list is I give away a section of my paid course. It's like 3 to 4 videos for free. So this is why my squeeze page acts as a warm-up page before they actually hit my paid offer, okay, which is going to be on my thank you page after they enter their name and email in my squeeze page and opt into my email list. So tip number 3, start looking at your squeeze page as a primer or a warm-up page instead of just a squeeze page. And when you start to do that, then you'll see that you have to make a lot of different tweaks and changes within your sales funnel. And when you start to look at things differently, this is when you start getting a lot better results and your conversions really improve. So that was tip number 3. Tip number 4 is blind squeeze pages are not always effective. A blind squeeze page is when somebody goes to a squeeze page and all you've got on there is a small box, and it may say something like how to make $694.28 per day by working 10 minutes on your sofa, okay, something like that. Now, having a squeeze page with that kind of headline doesn't do you any favors whatsoever, and I'll explain why. Because when somebody opts in to that type of squeeze page, they could be interested in 1,000 different ways to make money, or to build a business, or to build any type of income. So you don't know what they're after. Now, this example I've just given you is in the internet marketing niche. This is the make money online niche. Blind squeeze pages are pretty much only really ever used in this type of industry. You do see them occasionally in other niches and other markets, but this is mainly for the internet marketing niche. So if you are in the internet marketing niche, don't think that using these type of squeeze pages is a good idea, because they're not always that effective. Because all you do is you generate subscribers, but you have no idea what these subscribers are interested in. Okay, obviously making money, but that's not targeted enough. You don't know whether to give them a product on making money with AdSense. It could be list building. It could be they're interested in making money with surveys. It could be online poker. It could be any number of different things. So you have absolutely no idea, if you use a blind squeeze page, what they're interested in. So you have no idea with the offer that you present on the next page is going to actually be a good fit for them. Yeah, and this is why blind squeeze pages, when people don't know what they're actually going to get until they actually press submit, work that well, because the traffic you get is not very targeted. The way you should do it is give people the information on the squeeze page that they're going to learn. Tell them what they're going to learn. Give them a little bit of a teaser. You don't have to give them every last detail on what they're going to learn. Give them a little bit of a teaser on what they're going to learn and the benefits of the information that you're going to give them. And when you start to do this, you pre-qualify people as well, so then they only really opt in if they want that information. And then on the thank you page, you present an offer which is going to be highly relevant and highly targeted to that particular person. And this is why a lot of people get terrible conversion rates on their thank you pages, because their squeeze pages just generate the most generic of subscribers, and their conversions for their one-time offer sales or front-end sales, whichever term you like to use, is going to be dreadful. So make sure you think about that and bear that in mind at all times. Yeah, blind squeeze pages are not always effective, and as I said, this is mainly in the make money online or the internet marketing niche, but you do occasionally see these type of squeeze pages in other industries as well. And tip number 5 is higher opt-in rates are not always the best. So this is kind of connected to tip number 4, whereas a higher opt-in rate squeeze page will not always outperform a squeeze page with a lower opt-in rate. Now you may be thinking, well, surely if a squeeze page has a higher opt-in rate, it's more effective. Well, no, not really. It's not the opt-in rate you have to think about, it's how many sales you make on the next page. Because remember what I said in all of the tips so far, I told you that you have to pre-qualify people, prime them, precondition them, and warm them up to your paid offer. So when you just try and get a really high opt-in rate, they may not be very well targeted to your actual paid offer. So a higher opt-in rate on your squeeze page, yeah, it means you can build your list faster, but it doesn't mean that you're going to be able to convert those subscribers into paying customers. So you have to think about that. So for instance, if you had an opt-in rate on your squeeze page of say 75%, you would get 75 people opt in out of every 100. Yeah, and that's fine. That's a fairly good opt-in rate, but you may not get any people buy your next product on the next page because you're not attracting the right type of traffic. If your opt-in conversion rate was say 40% out of every 100, so you generate 40 subscribers out of every 100, a 40% opt-in rate, you could then generate a few one-time offer sales on the next page. You see, it doesn't always mean, or having a higher opt-in rate doesn't always mean you're going to make more money. It just means you're getting more people onto your list, but it doesn't mean that they're going to be targeted subscribers. I would rather have a lower opt-in rate but make more money on the next page, and I'm sure you would too. So pay attention to that, bear that in mind, and always remember that a higher opt-in rate on your squeeze page is not always best, and this applies for any niche, any industry. Okay, you have to make sure that you get your message across on your squeeze page so they know what they're going to get when they opt in for your free information. And of course, your priority should be to sell your product, which is going to be delivered on the next page. The next tip is tip number 6. Make sure you use a powerful headline. This is something that you must have on your squeeze page, so it really pulls people in and it grabs their attention, because they do say that when somebody hits your squeeze page, you get around 5 to 10 seconds to actually grab their attention. If you don't grab their attention in the first few seconds, then they will just leave. So it's important that you grab their attention with a good, powerful headline. I'll show you the headline that I use on my squeeze page later in the video when I show you my squeeze page, so you can see what I do and how I do it. Tip number 7 is always use single opt-in. Yeah, always use single opt-in. Now this is something that is debatable. A lot of people may say, or some people may say, use double opt-in. Some people may say use single opt-in. I'm telling you now, if you want to make money when you build your list, you need to use single opt-in. There's no doubt about it. When you see my sales funnel, I'm going to show you exactly what I do, and I use single opt-in every single time. The people that tell you to use double opt-in, okay, don't know what they're talking about. Double opt-in is a waste of time. If you build your list and use double opt-in, it means that you're giving people more steps before they actually receive any information. And what that does, it will drastically reduce your conversion rates. When you build your list, people want information now. They don't want to wait. So if they go through to the next page and you've got an offer which looks really good, then they will buy it there and then, which a lot of people do. So double opt-in is a complete waste of time. A lot of my sales that I make come from the early stages of them opting into my list, and that's either on the next page, okay, or in follow-up number 1. But most of my sales actually come from my one-time offer page. So bear that in mind. That's very important to know that, because if you use double opt-in, you're going to be leaving an obscene amount of money on the table. You're literally going to be throwing tons and tons of subscribers or tons of subscribers and customers away, because not everybody actually confirms their email if you use double opt-in. And there's not ever going to be any problems with spam if you use single opt-in either, because a lot of professional autoresponder services have certain features in place so that if the same person tries to spam your particular email list or for whatever reason or whatever they do, then after the first opt-in has been registered, then every other one they will make sure that they have to confirm. So you aren't ever going to get any problems by using single opt-in. I've been using single opt-in for years, and it is the way to go. And especially if you want to make money when building your list. By all means, if you don't want to make money when building your list, then use double opt-in. But the reason why you've bought this course is because you want to make more money in your sales funnel and make your sales funnel way more profitable. So if you want to do that, then I recommend you to use single opt-in all the time. Tip number 8 is, as I just said, promote your front end offer on the thank you page, and this is why you use single opt-in. Yeah, so whatever product you sell, make sure that you present that offer on the thank you page, and the thank you page is the page that somebody sees after they enter their name and email into your squeeze page. So when they push submit, they go through to the next page and your offer will automatically come up. So that's tip number 8. Always make sure that you promote your front end offer or your one-time offer on the thank you page. Tip number 9 is your free offer can be a watered down version of your paid offer, and I did briefly mention this earlier in the video. your free offer that you present on your squeeze page can be a watered down version of your paid offer. And this is exactly what I do. So I'm not just telling you to do one thing and I do something else. This is exactly what I do on my squeeze page. I actually give away 2 to 3 videos. I actually think it's about 3 videos, and they are part of my main course. And this works because, as I've been saying to you throughout the course, you have to make sure that your free offer is highly relevant to your paid offer. And the best way to do that is to give away part of your paid offer for free. And then if they want to upgrade, or when you actually sell your main offer, your paid product, you can just sell that as an upgrade to the information that they previously got. And believe me, your conversions will be way higher than if you just try to sell a different product. And tip number 10, which is the last tip before we go to my squeeze page and I show you exactly what my page looks like. Tip number 10 is I use Optimizepress to create my squeeze pages. I find Optimizepress is really easy to use. I've been using it for a very long time and I've never had any problems using it at all. It's a fantastic piece of software or a plugin, and I highly recommend it. Now if you would like to purchase it, then it is obviously you have to buy it. Okay, it's not a free plugin. It does cost, but it's definitely worth it because once you've purchased it, then you've got it for life. So it's a fantastic piece of software. So that was tip 10. I use Optimizepress, and you can create other types of pages as well. It's not just squeeze pages. You can create sales pages, you can create launch pages, and all types of different pages with it. So it's not just squeeze pages. It's a fantastic piece of software. I highly recommend it. So let's go to my squeeze page and I'll show you what my page looks like. Okay, here we are. This is my squeeze page that I use. This is where I give away my list building free course and my list building videos. So as you can see, I've got a headline at the top there which grabs people's attention. I've got a sub headline. I've got a basic opt-in box at the right hand side there, a button to say get instant access, and at the bottom there I've got some bullet points, and this is what I use to build my list. Okay, I send thousands of people through this page. Now, as I said to you earlier in the video, it doesn't have to be the best squeeze page since sliced bread. Okay, it just has to do the job of building your list, priming your subscribers or your traffic before they enter your list, and giving them a very good free offer, a good free offer, and also the offer has to be highly relevant and connected to your paid offer. And this is what this page does. Now there's a few little extra things I've done to make it more effective. As you can see, I've got a video in the front here which is on autoplay, so within a few seconds of someone coming to my page, this video actually starts. So then this grabs people's attention, and this page currently converts anywhere between 35% and 55%. So it still converts really well. And this is the page I use. And if we opt into my squeeze page, if we just go test, just so I know it's a test, like that, and then just put whatever in there, and then at gmail.com, if we go get instant access, what will happen is this will go through to my one-time offer, to my front end offer. Okay, and we will go through all of this in another video. I'll explain how to create a good front end offer and all of that, but this is exactly what your squeeze page has to do. Yeah, once they opt in, they then come through to a sales page, and this is the sales page that I currently use. But as I said, I'll explain all of this in a different video about why and how I do it and how I set it up. So if we click back, go back to there we go. So this is my squeeze page, and this is the one that I send thousands of people to build my list. So you can, by all means, look at my squeeze page, get it, use it for tips and see how I do things. And as I said, I use Optimizepress to create this. It's really simple to do. I'm not going to show you how to do that because there's lots of tutorials within Optimizepress that you can use to learn how to create a squeeze page like this. But it's really simple. It's really simple to do. So using all of the tips that I've given you throughout the video, and by looking at my squeeze page, you should be able to go out there and create a good squeeze page for yourself. So just bear in mind, I think one of the most important tips that I could probably give you out of all of the 10 tips that I give you throughout this video is don't be the same as everyone else, and don't just use a basic blind squeeze page. Yeah, as you can see on my squeeze page here, I actually tell people that it's a list building course. So I'm only ever going to get people opt in that are interested in building a list, and this is what you need to do. Otherwise, you're just going to generate subscribers that are just interested in making money or interested in whatever it is, in whatever niche you're in, but the traffic won't be targeted, so then your conversions will be dreadful. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope you can use all of this information when building the first part of your sales funnel, which is your squeeze page. There's been a lot of information in this video to go through for you to absorb, but by all means you can go back through this video as many times as you like, and just pause it at different stages, and you can re-listen to certain tips that I've given you. So there's lots of stuff in this video that you can go over again, and in case you miss anything the first time. So that's it for video number 3. I will see you in video number 4. Hi, and welcome to video number 4. In this video we're going to go through how to create a good one-time offer or front-end offer. Your one-time offer or your front-end offer, this is the product that you sell on the thank you page. This is the product that people see after they have entered their details into your squeeze page. On the page in front of you, this is my squeeze page that I use to build my list. This is my list building squeeze page. And as you can see, I've got an opt-in form on the right hand side. So this is where people opt into my list. So once people opt into my list, the page that they see after that is going to be my one-time offer page. Now, I will just say this, I sometimes say one-time offer, but I tend to like to use the term front-end offer, because one-time offer generally means that it's only available one time. So try to get out of the habit yourself of saying the one-time offer. I think it gets thrown around quite a bit, and I think this is why most people are now conditioned to actually use the term one-time offer, but it's actually your main front-end offer. Okay, this is the actual correct term for it. A one-time offer is when it's only available one time, so you don't really want to use that term too much, unless of course you do actually use an offer which is available only one time. But in the sales funnel that I'm teaching you, I recommend that you just sell a product as your front end offer, and then you can of course still sell that same offer within your follow-up emails. If you call it a one-time offer on your sales page and then you allow people to still purchase it within your follow-up emails, then you're going to lose a lot of credibility and a lot of trust, okay? Because people are going to think, well, you've said it's a one-time offer, but now you're offering the product to me again. So it's not going to look very good. So we're on my squeeze page, and once somebody opts in, they go through to my sales page, which is going to be this page here, which is my avalanche list building. And this is the sales video that they come through and see. So what I'm going to do throughout this video is give you lots of tips and explain exactly how you should put together your front end offer. And at the same time, I'm going to go through lots of different, I'm going to give you different tips about my particular video sales page that I use, and also there's lots of other tips that I'm going to take you through as well, where you can get tons of extra ideas how to create a high converting front end offer for your sales funnel. So the first tip is make sure that your free offer is highly related to your paid offer. I did cover this briefly in the squeeze page video where I showed you how to create a good squeeze page. So if we go back to my free offer, you'll see here that I give away a free list building course, and within this course I give them lots of follow-up emails, lots of extra information about list building, and also straight away I give them some videos from my paid course, which I also explained in the last video. That's what I do to build my list. So then when they come to this page here, this is highly related to the information that I give away on my squeeze page. So make sure you do that and your conversions will be a lot higher. So that's the first tip. Make sure that your free offer is highly related to the offer that you sell on your thank you page. The next thing is this is tip number 2, you don't need a flashy sales page to make sales. Yeah, you don't need a flashy sales page to make sales. You'll see on my page here that all I do is use a sales video. Now this video does go on for about 10 to 12 minutes, so it is a little bit in depth. However, it does convert traffic into paying customers, so that's the main thing. But you don't always need a flashy sales page to make sales. If we scroll down my sales page here, all these boxes here these are just testimonials from people that have actually purchased my product in the past, so I've just put them on there. And then at the bottom I've got my a little picture of me with my name, and that's it. That is my sales page. But they call these type of sales pages video sales pages. Okay, and they are very effective, and I'm going to prove why they're effective by giving you some examples in just a moment. Some fantastic kind of reverse engineering sneaky tactics, if you want to call them that, and I'll show you that in just a few moments. But this is the sales page that I use. As I say, it goes on for about 12 minutes, and I just go into detail about exactly what they get when they purchase their full course. And you'll see below the video here, I've got my payment button. This payment button doesn't actually appear until after about 10 minutes. So this is a killer tip. Okay, this is a very important, or this is something that you should definitely remember from this video, is don't always allow people to purchase your product straight away, because you want to get your sales message across. And in order to do that, you need people to stay engaged to your video. And this is why my button doesn't actually appear until after about 10 minutes. Because if you put your button at the start of the video, as soon as it appears, I'm not saying that you won't make sales. This is something that you're going to have to test for yourself. But what works well for me is when I delay the button for around 10 minutes, so that people have to watch the video before they actually purchase, or before they're actually able to purchase. And what this does is it gives people more information about the course, rather than just them see a button at the start of the video and think, no, I don't want to buy it. Because if they have to watch the video, then they may find out lots of information that I'm going to actually contain in my, or lots of information that's actually contained in my course. They then may be more inclined to purchase my course after watching the video. And this is exactly what happens when you use a delayed button. And it is very effective, but like I said, it's something that you should test on your pages. So don't always think that it's not going to work if you put a button, or if you give people the option of buying your course straight away. It's completely optional. You can delay the button for 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It all depends how long your video is and what you include in the video, and you know, there's a lot of variables involved. But for me, I've delayed this button for around 10 minutes, and this is what works for me. So bear that in mind. Delayed buttons do work really well. And in case you was wondering how I do this, I use Optimizepress to create my sales pages. And within Optimizepress, there's actually a feature where you can delay the payment button for as long as you want. You just put so many seconds in there and then just click save, and then the button actually appears after the time that you set in there. So it's really simple to do. Now, one of the things that I've done in this video is I've created a PowerPoint presentation. Now, by all means, you can watch this video, because I will be including the links to my pages and stuff within the course, so you can access the video and you can go through it and watch it as many times as you want to pick up tips, to see how I lay everything out, to see the actual format of my sales video. So you can see the type of things that I use within a video, and by all means use some ideas for yourself for your own videos. So PowerPoint presentations do work really well, and I find that when you actually speak on the video and also give people the text on the video so they can actually read it on the screen, people seem to absorb information a lot easier and a lot faster than if you use just to talk. Okay, so remember that. That's a very important tip. That's a very powerful tip. Try to actually include text on the screen as you speak, because people absorb information easier, and you will be able to hold people's attention a lot more and for a lot longer if you do that. Now, the next tip I'm going to give you is we're going to go over to CB Engine. Now, this is a killer tip. And what I just said to you a few moments ago about how to reverse engineer what is currently working and why video sales pages definitely do work. Well, this is proof that they definitely work. If we go over to ClickBank, you just go to averages in CB Engine. This is not the main ClickBank site, this is cbengine.com. Just go on to averages and then go to gravity and change it so that you start with the highest gravity. Okay. Now, all this does is changes the order so that these are the most popular ClickBank products on there, and this is currently the highest gravity. And what this means, the gravity means how many affiliates are currently promoting that offer. The reason why affiliates promote it is because it converts really, really well. So these here, the top 10, I mean the top 50 will be good products, but the top 10 are the ones to focus on. And if you go to their sales page, you will quickly realize one common thing that they all do, or around 80 or 90% of them do, and that is they all have videos for sales pages. These are about 5 or 6 ClickBank products in the top 8, okay, and 80 to 90% of them have videos for their sales pages. So this one here, the fat loss factor, is currently number 1. It may change when you view this video, but it's going to be staying in the top 10, I would imagine, for a very long time, because it's a good product, especially what I've seen anyway, and conversions are fantastic. But you know, the best thing to do is just look at these products and look at their video sales pages and see how they create things and see how they lay things out. Don't worry about what they actually sell and the actual product. That's not important. What's important is to see how they market their product and see how they sell it, okay, on their sales page. It's very important. And what you have to remember is these ClickBank sellers, they make hundreds of thousands of dollars of sales per month, you know, and possibly millions of dollars per year. So you can bet that these guys have split tested the socks off their videos. So what they use now is going to work, yeah. And this is a killer tip. What you have to do is reverse engineer and just look at how they do things. and just take some ideas for your own videos. So these are all videos. Look, this is truth about abs. This one here, you can, men click here, women click here. So this is a really this is actually a good product. I've actually purchased this in the past. It's a really good product. But as I said, don't worry about what they actually sell. Just look at how they sell it on their video sales pages, because the top 10 ClickBank sellers, the products on here, yeah, these are all selling thousands of copies per month of their products. So you can bet that they convert very well, and they do split test to improve conversions and improve sales. So these are the guys that you should be paying attention to. So use some of the tips from there on your own video sales pages. Okay, so we're back on my video sales page. And the next thing that I'm going to say is, when you price your product, when you price your front end product, I highly recommend that you keep the price point between $5 and $37 for your front end product. Because what you have to do at this stage is obviously build a list of buyers, but if your price is too high, then your conversions will be very, very low. All you're looking to do at this stage is see who has the ability to pay. Yeah, just see who the buyers are. So you don't want to make your front end product too expensive. So that's why I say between $5 and $37. It's entirely up to you how you price it. My first product that I released around 2 years ago, I actually sold for $5. But what you also have to bear in mind is, if you sell a product for $5, the quality of that buyer won't be as high generally as someone that has purchased your product for $27. So also bear that in mind. Yeah, don't always think that a $5 buyer is going to be the same as a buyer or as someone that has purchased your product for $27, because someone that's purchased it for $27 may be a lot more serious than someone that's just willing to spend $5 on a product. So also bear that in mind. But a good price point to start with would be $9.95. $9.95. The next one, the next good price point would be $17. So $17 is also a good front end offer. When you start going more than $17 up to like $27, it does start to get a little bit more difficult to actually make front end product sales. You know, of course you can still make sales, but your conversions will be a lot lower, and you will have to make, or you will have to use, a fairly good sales page. Now the next tip I'm going to give you is how I actually deliver my product, because this is a problem that a lot of people face. A lot of people have asked me in the past how I actually deliver my products. It's really simple. What someone does is they come through to my sales page here. Of course, this button won't be there initially, as I said, because it's delayed for around 10 minutes. Once they watch my sales video, if they purchase the video, they will then get an email from me, and it will say Avalanche List Building download page. So when they come to this page here, I'll give them a link where they can actually get the product from. And this is how I deliver all of my products currently. This is currently the way I do everything, and it's really simple to do. So you just set up your follow-up emails in your buyers list. For me, that's like lbblog01, and then when they get the email from you, they get a link which goes to the actual product page, and I'm going to show you the product page right now. So here we go. It just says, thank you for your purchase, download Avalanche List Building. You see, and it's that simple. It's all you have to do. And then below you can put some other products. You see, I've got my membership in there as well. and at the bottom there how they can promote it. So this is as simple as it needs to be. Yeah, you don't need to make things complicated at this stage. Just make sure that you deliver people their product. Have a simple little page where you give them the links, and when they click here they can actually download the product. And just in case you want to know, I actually host all of my files and my products on Amazon S3. I wasn't going to mention this, but I might as well mention it as I'm on this page now, because it's possibly something that you want to know. I host all of my products on Amazon S3, which is a file storing platform. Okay, it's basically the main Amazon, Amazon.com. They rent some of their server space out for their hosting, so you can host files and stuff, files and videos and images and all sorts. So that's what I use. So if you want to use the same as me and you want to host everything on Amazon S3, which I highly recommend, they're a great service. Just Google Amazon S3 file storage or something like that, and you can get more information that way. So I just thought I'd drop that in. If we go back, so that's how I deliver my product. But also, what you have to remember is once they purchase this front end product, I do set everything up in my affiliate platform, which is currently DigiResults. This is where I host this product on. But you've obviously got other affiliate platforms like ClickBank, JVZoo, Warrior Plus. So whatever affiliate platform that you put your product on, the thank you page after they've purchased this product should be your upsell, if you have one. Okay, this is another product that you present to them after their initial purchase, and that's what we're going to go into in video number 5. Okay, we're going to go into upsells and how you can create tons more profits from your sales funnel by offering additional products after they've purchased this main front end product. So that's what we're going to cover in the next video. So throughout this video, we've covered make sure that your free offer is highly relevant to your paid offer. Don't forget, you don't need a flashy sales page. Video sales pages are absolutely fantastic. As you've just seen on ClickBank, most of the top ClickBank sellers use videos. The reason why they use videos is because they work. Yeah. Don't always think that you need to include lots of text and images on your video sales pages. I've included some testimonials, but as you can see, it's really basic stuff. I don't include anything else, and you could even just not even bother with testimonials and not even bother with anything at the bottom there, because a lot of those videos on ClickBank, all they have is one video here with nothing else. The reason why they do that is so you don't get distracted and you remain engaged and focused on the video, which improves conversions. It improves people's attention span. So that was tip 2, don't think that you need a flashy sales page. Tip 3, video sales pages work great. I've already mentioned that. Tip 4, PowerPoint presentations work great within your videos. That's what I use, so you can use those. Tip 5, look at your top ClickBank sellers and see what they do. Again, I've mentioned that. Tip 6, watch my video for ideas and see how I do things and use some of those ideas for your own video sales pages. Tip 7 is the price point I recommend is between $5 and $37. And tip 8 is how I actually deliver my products, which, as I said, I just send them an email. I don't actually send them direct to a download page, because that should be your upsell page, which is your additional products that you offer them. What you need to do is send them the links to their products via email, and that's how I deliver everything. So that is video 4, how to create a good front end offer, or one-time offer, but I like to call them front end offers. I hope you enjoyed it. There's a lot of information in there again, but I've tried to cover everything about a front end offer, which is going to help you to create your own good front end offer. As I said, the same in the last video. If you want to go over this video again, and there's lots of information in here, then you can go back and watch everything as many times as you want. So that's it for video 4. I will see you in the next video where we discuss upsells and how to create lots more profits from your sales funnel. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Hi and welcome to video number 5. In this video we're going to go through how to make your sales funnel way more profitable. Now when it comes to making your sales funnel way more profitable, there's just one thing that you need to include. There's just one thing that you need to include, and that is an upsell. Yeah, upsells can be the difference between your sales funnel breaking even or your sales funnel making a very healthy profit. So what I'm going to do throughout this video is take you through lots of different tips and also show you the pages that I use for an upsell. Now in case you don't know what an upsell is, an upsell is basically an offer that you present after somebody has purchased your front end product. So the page in front of you, this is my main sales page for my Avalanche list building. This is my sales video here. We went through this, didn't we, in the last video, and I showed you how to create a good front end product or a good one-time offer page. So this is the product that I sell. Once somebody buys this product here and that buy button appears, remember what I said, it appears after about 10 minutes, so this is why the button's not here at the moment. Once somebody buys this product, the thank you page that they get sent to will be my upsell page, and this is exactly what you need to do. Once they purchase your front end product, wherever it may be, you know, whatever niche you are in, doesn't matter, whatever product that they purchase off you, the next page that you send them to has to be an upsell page. Well, I highly recommend it to be an upsell page, because otherwise you're going to leave massive profits on the table. This is my upsell page. Yeah, this is what I use, and this is where I send my traffic to after they've purchased my front end product. Now if you don't already have an upsell in place, then all you need to do is create a page for your upsell and then just use that URL as the thank you page from your main offer. So it's really simple. So your main product is on this sales page here. Okay, this is my product. So your product is going to be here. Your sales page is going to be here. Once they buy your product, they go through and check out through PayPal, and then the thank you page that you use is going to be your upsell page. So it's going to be your next offer, which is going to be your upsell. So if we scroll down this page, I'm going to show you the offer that I use. This is just some extra information that they can purchase, like extra solo ads and an extra video and some extra mind maps. And I currently sell this for $17. However, I am constantly testing different price points, so you may come back at some stage in the future and I may have different price points, but at the moment I charge $17 for this one. And as you can see, it's not that big. You know, the sales page, it's got some good graphics on there and stuff, and a little bit of text, but it's nothing special. And one thing that I will say about upsell pages is that because whoever sees your upsell pages means that they've already purchased one of your previous products, so it means they've purchased your front end product in this case, if this is the first upsell. And if that's the case, then it means they're obviously a customer, they're obviously a buyer now, and buyers convert a lot higher when you present them upsells, and this one converts about 1 in 4, 1 in 3 to 1 in 4 people. So for every 3 to 4 people that purchase my front end offer, one of them purchases this one. Okay, so this is my main offer. This is the first upsell page. Now you can have more than one upsell. I've currently got 2. This is my first upsell, this page here, and then my second upsell is this one. But before we get to that page, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Let's go back here. When you create your funnel, you're obviously only going to have a front end product to start with, and that's absolutely fine. Scroll back to the top here. So when you first create your funnel, you're just going to have your main offer, your main product, and that's absolutely fine. It is absolutely fine. Because when I first started to build my list a few years ago, I sold a $5 product, and I was making sales all the time, but I didn't use upsells. And then what I did a couple of months later, I included an upsell into the funnel, and that really increased my profits. I made tons more money by adding one single upsell, because for every 3 to 4 people that purchased my front end product, my $5 product at that time, it wasn't this same product, it was a different one. For every 3 to 4 people that purchased my front end product of $5, one of those purchased my upsell, which was at the time $17 to $23, you see, and that drastically increased my profits for that campaign. So you don't have to include an upsell straight away. The best thing to do is get your squeeze page created, get your free offer created, and have your main paid product in place. You need to sell something online. That's the start. Once you start to make sales, then you can go down the road of creating your upsell. But you need to really understand that by adding an upsell will drastically increase your profits. I can't recommend it enough. Okay, you need to really include an upsell into your funnel, because you're just not going to make any money back whatsoever. You're just going to make some front end offer sales, but that's not going to cover any of your traffic if you buy it or anything. And upsells can really be the difference between breaking even or losing money or making a lot of money back. So get your main offer created and then work on your first upsell. And then, as I said, you just use your upsell page as the thank you page after somebody has actually purchased your front end product. But just remember, you don't always have to add everything at once. You can just add things as you go. So this is the first upsell. Now you have the option of adding a second upsell as well. And this is the second upsell that I use. This is my email marketing assassin video course, and I currently sell this for $37. So my main offer at the moment is $9.95. Then my first upsell is $17, and then my second upsell is $37. But as I said, I may slightly change the prices at some stage, because I'm constantly testing new things out within my funnel, and this is something that I highly recommend that you do as well. But the main thing to take away from this course is that I have my funnel in place. I'm able to send traffic through my funnel, make money, build my business, and build my buyers and build my customer list. And this is what you need to do if you're serious about getting the results and building your list the right way. Now, another thing I will mention is the price points that you use throughout your funnel have to increase. So go back to our main offer. So whatever price your front end product is, it could be $5, it could be $7, $15, $17, $19, $27, $37, whatever it is, your first upsell has to be more expensive. Yeah, it's no good you making your first upsell cheaper, because this is your opportunity to sell a higher priced product to your customer, which is now proved to be a customer because they've just purchased your product. Yeah, so charge more money for the next product. Obviously it has to be good. Make sure that you create good products and it's going to add value to your customer. And then your second upsell when you eventually get to the stage when you can add a second upsell into your sales funnel, again you can charge more. So like I said, I charge $9.95, $17 for this one, and then $37 for this one, and quite a few people purchase all three of those. So don't think that people don't buy, because they do. Some people will come through your funnel and they will buy every single product that you have. What I'm going to do now is go to my autoresponder account and just show you what I do when it comes to the segmentation of my lists. Because after someone buys, you don't want them to stay on the same list. You want them to be moved. So I'm going to show you what I do in the background with my lists. So we'll go there now. Okay, here we are in my Aweber account. This is my autoresponder account. Now I'm going to show you what I do when it comes to my funnel, because this is something that a lot of people really struggle with. A lot of people struggle with what you do with people and which list that you put them on after they purchase, etc. Now this list here, LB blog, this is my main list. When this is my main list that I build, and these are people that haven't purchased anything from me. These are the people that just sign up for free information. Now if you look down, I set up automation rules here. So as soon as the person buys a product from me, they will be taken off my freebie list. Okay, so these are called freebie seekers, or people that just want free information. Until they've proved to be a customer, they're on this list. As soon as they purchase a product from me, that LB blog 01 is my first buyers list. Yeah, this is one of my other lists which people go on to when they buy my Avalanche list building. So as soon as somebody has bought my Avalanche list building, they automatically get unsubscribed from this LB blog, yeah, and go straight to LB blog 01. And I've also done it for some other lists as well. So unsubscribe from LB blog when subscriber subscribes to LB blog 01, yeah. And another one that I'll show you is so LB blog 01. So then when somebody buys my upsell, they then get taken off my lists, my LB blog 01, and it happens exactly the same for if we go to when somebody buys my email assassin, you'll see here that they get taken off my main list. The reason why I don't have a list for my middle product, my $17 product, is because that's just an extra product that I've put into my funnel, but I don't actually have a specific list for that product. That's just an extra upgrade from the main offer. But what I do is when somebody buys my email assassin, which is my email marketing video course, they get taken off LB blog 01 and put onto email assassin, yeah. So this is what you need to do in your funnel. So as people buy more expensive products, you put them on a different list. So I know that the people that are on my email assassin email list, I know that they are going to be a lot more valuable than the people that are on this LB blog 01 list, because they've obviously purchased a more expensive product. And this is pretty much the way you need to do things. Now you might not be using Aweber, you might be using GetResponse or something else, and that's fine, but the same principles apply in your account as well, in your autoresponder account. You have to use this same kind of process. When somebody buys a product from you, you take them off a particular list and put them on a different one, and then you do the same again and same again and same again until they're only on one list. So if you've got, say, 5 products in your sales funnel, then you have to set this up for every list. If they buy the next one, take them off the previous one. If they then buy the next product, take them off the previous list. And this is how it works, and this is how you can keep organized within your sales funnel and within your autoresponder account. And one thing I will say is, when you actually deliver the products to your subscribers, to your customers, you still do what I said in one of the previous videos, and that's deliver the product via email. Because when they actually buy a product from you, they're going to be subscribed for at least a few minutes, so they will get the first email from the actual product that they've just purchased. And then if they go on to purchase the next product 5 minutes later, then they'll get unsubscribed, but they will still get the first email from you for that list, so you can still deliver every product via email. So don't ever forget that. That's the easiest way that I've done things, is just deliver my products via email. I find that the easiest way to do things. Okay, so if we get off this, we're finished in the Aweber account for now. Go back to the main list here, or the main sales page. Okay, so I've explained to you about upsells and why they're so important, and I've given you my actual pages that I use. As I said, I will be giving you links to my actual pages that I use, so don't worry too much about that. I will supply the links for you so you can check them out yourself. Another thing I will say is what I said to you in video number 2, if you remember, for niche research. Yeah, I said to you that you need to be able to create multiple products in your niche. Now this is exactly why. Okay, it now makes sense, or I hope it does. I hope you can now see why it is so important for you to pick a niche where you can create multiple products, because when you create your sales funnel, this is where that is so important. You need to be able to create multiple products so you can create multiple upsells in your funnel. If you create a product, or if you choose a niche and you can only create one product, like a main offer, then that's just going to be completely pointless, and it's going to be a complete waste of time. So whatever niche you choose, make sure that there's enough information in that niche and it's big enough for you to create multiple products. So for me, so far, I've got my main offer, my upsell, my second upsell. I'm actually in the process of adding another upsell, and there's also some other extra tweaks that you can make to your funnel, which we will cover in the next video, to make it even more profitable. Okay, but everything I've shown you in this video is what you need to do to make your sales funnel even more profitable. Yeah, you need to add upsells. Don't be scared of selling your products and adding upsells. Far too many people are worried that they're going to upset people when they come through your funnel because you're offering more products. What you have to do, and the way you have to start thinking about this, is you have to be proud of the products that you sell. Yeah, these products are your own products, and when you create them, you have to be proud of what you create, and you have to be proud of people buying your products, because you know that it's going to add value to their business, it's going to add value to their lives, whatever it may be, whatever niche you are in. You know, be proud of selling your products, because you know that they're going to help people. Obviously, if you're not comfortable in adding multiple upsells in your funnel and you don't really want to sell, then there's obviously a reason behind that. And if you're not comfortable in actually selling the information in your courses, then perhaps you shouldn't be, perhaps you should think about creating a different product, because all of the things I sell in my funnel, all of the products I'm proud of, and I know that they're really going to help and they're really going to add value to people's business when they come through my funnel and they use them for themselves. So this is the mindset that you have to be in, yeah, when you sell products within your sales funnel. Don't be scared to sell. And this applies in any niche that you're in. The last thing I will say is continue to test to improve conversions. When you're using sales funnels, it's important that you test your pages to see which one converts the best. But don't get too hung up initially on the testing part. It's something to bear in mind as you progress. But initially, just get your pages out there, get traffic sent to your squeeze page so they see your sales page, and see what your conversions are, and see how you see what your conversions are, and see how much money you make, and see how many sales you make. Once you get some numbers behind you, then you can think about split testing and testing your pages to improve conversions. So that's the end of video 5 on how to make your sales funnel way more profitable by adding upsells. Again, there's a lot of information we've covered there, but I hope this has really helped and shown you exactly what you need to do when it comes to adding upsells into your funnel. In fact, there was one more thing before we go that I better just show you, because otherwise I may get a lot of people send me questions. At the bottom there we have a link, and what you do here is you just give people the option of no thanks. So if they don't want to purchase the video course or whatever course product that you sell, people have the option of not obviously buying it, so they just click this link. But this is your opportunity to then send them to your next offer. So this is then your next upsell. So they may not want your first upsell, but they may be interested in your second upsell. So don't always think that by putting a link there you have to send people to a page to say no or thank you for your purchase, please check your email inbox now. Don't think you have to do that. You can send people directly to your second upsell. So when people click this link, they go over to this page here, which is, as I said, my second upsell, and this is my email marketing assassin video course. And this is what people get sent to if they don't buy my first product. So some people may purchase your second upsell but not your first one, and some people may purchase your first and second upsell. So this just gives people a bit more of an option, or a bit more of a choice to purchase one of your other products if they don't like the first one. But this only really applies to your upsells. Don't do this on your main sales page, okay? Don't direct people to your upsell page from your main sales page. You know, don't put a link at the bottom here and say no thanks. Don't do that. This is only for your extra pages that you include, your extra upsell pages. So I hope that makes sense. But that's it for the video. It's gone on long enough now. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next video, which will be video number 6, where we're going to go through how to make even more money from your funnel by adding a simple offer at the end. And I'll explain everything how that works in the next video. So I'll see you then. Take care. Hi and welcome to video number 6. In this video we're going to cover how you can make your sales funnel even more profitable. Now, so far in the course we've covered how to create a good front-end product. I've also shown you how to make your sales funnel very profitable by adding an upsell, and also to make it even more profitable by adding multiple upsells. But this video I'm going to show you one tweak that you can make to make your sales funnel even more profitable, and not only that, but you'll be able to build a monthly passive income at the same time, and that is by adding a downsell. Now downsells are very effective, and it kind of speaks for itself. It's going to be cheaper than your upsell. So if you remember what I said, when you send people to your main product page, your front end offer, the upsell will be more expensive, and then any additional upsells will be more expensive. But a downsell kind of speaks for itself. The price will actually go down. So if they don't want to purchase one of your upsells, you then give them another option of purchasing another product but a lot cheaper, and often your conversions can be very good. So what I'm going to do is show you exactly how my funnel is set up to promote my downsell, and also the exact product that I sell as a downsell. So if we go back to my front end product, which is Avalanche List Building, this is the main product. So people come to this page after they opt in. If they purchase this first one, they then get redirected to this product here, which is my upsell, and then they get sent to my second upsell if they purchase my first upsell, and then if they purchase my second upsell, which is this one in front of you, they will then get sent to my downsell. which is my membership, which is Paul Nichols Membership, paulnicholsmembership.com. This is my own membership site which I sell, and I build it up by adding downsells into my funnel. Now, I don't only sell this as a downsell if they actually purchase my last upsell, if that makes sense. So this page in front of you, if they purchase this course, this email course here, then I send them to this page here, which is just a video for my downsell. If they don't purchase this product here, then they will still get sent to it, because the no thanks link points to the same page, you see. And this is what you should do to increase profits. When you send them to a no thanks page, don't just send them to a please check your email inbox now. It should be going to your downsell page, and then obviously, of course, on your downsell page, the no thanks link can then go to a confirmation page, and this is exactly what I do. Obviously, I've got my buy button there where they can join my membership. So this is the way that I've set my entire funnel up. Okay, I'm giving you my entire funnel here, and this has taken me months of testing and setting things up and trying different methods to increase conversions and the best price points. So this funnel in front of you is very effective, so by all means, use something similar yourself. But this video here, which is for my downsell, the key to an effective downsell, which I found, is by keeping the price very low and by selling some type of a monthly subscription based product, because this helps you build a monthly passive income. Now, it's all good selling products when you get a commission or you make money yourself with your own products, but with a monthly passive residual income stream, you're going to get paid month after month, and depending how good the retention is in that membership site, you will continue to get paid for every single person that joins for many months until they actually leave. But obviously it comes down to retention. Now, my membership site here, Paul Nichols Membership, I've got a very good retention. It's many months. So the moment I get somebody in my membership site, they will stay for many months. So my downsell has proven to be very profitable and very effective for increasing my profits. Now, another tip I will give you is I currently use a $1 trial, which is very effective. They don't just go straight in and pay $17 or $27. I actually give them a $1 trial for 24 hours. Now, this is a killer tip. This is something that I wasn't going to share, because it's a very powerful strategy if you decide to use it yourself. Of course, if you promote an affiliate membership site, then you of course don't have the option to choose how you actually arrange the price, how you set it all up, and that's fine. But if you create your own membership site at some point, don't think that you have to go out right now and create your own membership site. This is just to give you an idea of how my funnel is set up and how you can do yours too. So if you ever decide to get a membership site into your funnel, your own one, then I would highly recommend that you give people a $1 entry, which is going to give them a trial for so many hours or days. I mean, personally, I do it for 24 hours, and that works out fantastic. My conversions go through the roof. So keep that in mind. It's a very effective strategy to use, the $1, and then if they want to stay, then obviously they pay the full $17 or $27 a month, whatever it is. Now, there are lots of different affiliate membership sites out there, or membership sites that you can promote as an affiliate. So don't think that you have to go out and build your own membership site as part of your funnel, because remember what I said in the previous videos, didn't I? I said don't try and get your entire funnel created overnight, because it's just not going to happen. This has taken me months to put all mine together, so don't think that yours is going to get built overnight. Create your front end product, and then just progress from there, as I've said previously in the videos. Now let's go back to the actual downsell, how I sell this. Now this is a video that I've got on the downsell page. It goes on for a few minutes, and all I do is just give people a walkthrough on the actual membership admin area and just show people exactly what they get access to. So it's a really simple video. It's not something that is going to take you very long to create. Whether you're an affiliate or if you own your own membership site, you can do this just as easy. If you're an affiliate, then log into the site yourself, get access, speak to the membership site owner and just get access, and then you can give people a walkthrough on exactly what they're going to get, and this does work very, very well. So you could do this as a downsell and just add a button at the bottom there. It doesn't have to be a delayed button. You can just leave the button there and just obviously connect it to your affiliate link, or obviously if it's your own membership site, put your link in there and then just put a no thanks link at the bottom there, and then if we click on that link, that will just go to a page where it says thank you for your purchase, please check your PayPal email inbox now for your purchase. So that's all you have to do. But obviously don't include this confirmation page link until the very end of your funnel. Yeah. So this is the downsell, and this is how you can add even more profits to your overall funnel. This is a super powerful tactic to use. I see a lot of people use downsells in their sales funnels, but hardly no one uses membership products, and especially the $1 trial. The $1 trial, especially after somebody seeing a product which is a $37, $47, $97 product, when they immediately see after that a $1 product, your conversions are going to be very high. So take note of this. You can either sign up to be an affiliate to a membership site or obviously create your own, but don't try and do everything at once. This is just something that you can add into the mix, add into your funnel when you get a chance, and this will definitely increase your overall profits. And the most important thing to take away is that you will be building a monthly passive income, which really takes the pressure off your shoulders to sell products all the time and every day, because once you get a good little residual income built, that's going to be a passive income that you get every month. A few people may drop out now and again, but like I said, if you get a membership site which has a good retention, then your conversions will be good and people will stay for a very long time, and you will continue to get paid month after month for a very long time as well. So let's go through the funnel one last time. So my front end product, if they purchase this, then they get sent to my upsell. If they don't purchase this, they then get sent to my upsell anyway. Yeah. If they do purchase this course, then they will again get sent to this page. So if they do purchase that last course, or if they don't, they will still get sent to the same page. And then if they decide to leave it, no thanks, they will just get sent to my downsell, which is a $1 downsell, which is for my membership site. Okay, and that is how my funnel is currently set up. It's quite simple. Once you've spent a little bit of time working on your funnel, stuff like this will become really easy for you. So don't look at this and think, this is going to be difficult for you to set up, because believe me, it's not. So that is the video on downsells, and that is how you can add more profits to your sales funnel by adding a recurring income stream. So that is the end of the downsell video. take this very serious, because using a downsell in your sales funnel and promoting a recurring income stream product is very, very powerful and very effective. So definitely make the use of this when you set up your sales funnel. That's it for the video. In the next video, we're going to cover some extra tips that you can use in your sales funnel to increase profits, and I'm just going to go over the entire course, all of the information that I've covered in the entire course, and give you a complete blueprint to follow, and also give you some other extra tips as well. So that is the end of video number 6 on how to add even more profits to your sales funnel by using downsells. I will see you in the next video, which is video number 7. Take care. Hi and welcome to video number 7. This video is going to be the last video in the entire sales funnel course, and this is going to be an overview on everything which we have covered so far throughout the course, and also I'm going to give you some extra tips which is going to help you to get the most out of this course, and at the same time it's going to help you to get the most out of your sales funnel and to make it as profitable as you can when building your list and building your business. Now, before we go into any of the tips, the first thing that we're going to do is go through the entire funnel so I can show you from start to finish exactly how it works. So the first thing that you're going to do is send traffic to your squeeze page. This is my squeeze page here. So someone's going to come to this page, enter their name and email, and then the page they see after that is going to be your front end product. After they push get instant access or submit, whatever you've got on in that button there, the next page should be your front end product. Now this is absolutely vital that you use a front end product and you use single opt-in. Okay, we've covered this, haven't we, earlier in the course, but I just want to go through it again and just make sure that you're fully aware that you must be using single opt-in and you must be selling your own product on the next page. Now what happens at this stage is if somebody buys your product, your front end product, they can then, or they then get redirected to your upsell, which is your first upsell. And this is my upsell here. If somebody comes through to this page and buys this course here, add to cart, they will then, on the thank you page, remember every product that you sell, you're able to use a thank you page. On the thank you page is where you put the next upsell. And then this is my next upsell. And then if they come down here, purchase this course, the next page after this that they see will be the downsell. So I've got squeeze page, my front end offer, my upsell, second upsell, and then my downsell. Yeah, this is my $1 downsell for my membership. And if they say no thanks, then it just goes to the confirmation page, and that's it. This is the funnel that I currently have. It converts very well, and you should be looking to create something similar to this yourself. Now let's just go through some more tips which is going to help you to get more out of your funnel. The first thing is exit redirects. Exit redirects are very good for getting more out of your traffic, because remember, when you send traffic to your squeeze page or your sales page, then not everyone's going to buy. So the people that don't buy, it's up to you to then make the most of that traffic. You know, you've got a few different options what you can do with it. You can redirect it to a different page. You can send it to a different squeeze page to see if they opt into a different list, because the squeeze page that you currently have may not be a good fit for them, and that's fine. Obviously you can't get everybody to sign up to your list. So what I do is I use an exit redirect on my sales page and on my squeeze page. And if I go to cross out the page, look what happens. This comes up and it says leave page or stay on page. So if I go to stay on page, and what this does is this actually redirects people straight to my front end offer, because there's going to be a certain percentage of people that won't take your free offer and sign up, but they may still purchase your actual products. So always keep that in mind. Some people just won't want to sign up, but you will get a small percentage of people actually still buy your product. So then they come down here and they can buy my product, which is exactly the same as my normal sales page. If, however, they do opt in, stay on page again, I've got another redirect there, and that goes to my actual membership site, which is my Paul Nichols membership. So I've got two redirects on my squeeze page. If we go to my main sales page here, if somebody crosses this out, then again I use an exit redirect, leave page or stay up. So click stay on page, and again this goes to my membership. So they might not be interested in buying my front end product, my list building product. However, they might be interested in joining my membership site for $1. You see, so it's all about giving people options, and you have the option of sending the traffic anywhere you want. On some of my pages that I track, I send the traffic direct to my blog, which is paulnicholsblog.com. I send people to that blog there. So it really is up to you. You can send the traffic wherever you want. It just depends on how you set your funnel up and what you decide to do. There's no right or wrong way to do it. It's just trying to get the most out of your traffic that you send to your page. Because if you're buying traffic, then you obviously want to make the most out of the traffic that you send to your pages and squeeze out as many profits as you can. So that was the first tip. Exit redirects on your squeeze page and on your front end offer page, and this will just help you to make the most out of your traffic. Now the second tip is, don't try and build everything at once. Don't try and build everything at once, because I've already mentioned this. When you create your sales funnel or sales funnels in general do develop and get built over time. Don't expect to create your full-blown sales funnel within even a couple of weeks or a few days. It can take months, but the important thing is that you learn as you go. And it is really, really good fun, because your sales funnel is the backbone of your entire business. If you're serious about building a full-time income online, then you need some type of a sales funnel that you send people through where you sell evergreen products. Yeah, again, I've mentioned this throughout the course. So you need to send people through to your sales funnel, but don't try and build everything at once. Just make sure you've got your squeeze page and your front end product, and you can build a nice little income stream, a nice little business just from one product. When you get a bit more experience and you've got a little bit more knowledge, and and things are building up nicely, then include an upsell. And then once you've made some sales from your upsell, add another upsell, and then perhaps a downsell. Yeah. So as you go, just build things one thing at a time. Don't try and do everything at once, because if you do that, you're just going to get ahead of yourself and get completely confused, and things will start going wrong. The next tip I'm going to give you is be proud of the products that you sell, and don't be scared to sell. Far too many people are worried about putting multiple offers in a sales funnel. Okay, if you sell products online, okay, then you are a marketer. Okay, you're marketing your products, and you need to be proud of the things you sell. If you're proud of the products that you sell online, then you will never have any problems in selling your products, because every product that I bring out and I sell online, I'm very proud of it, because I put in tons of effort. Okay, I know that the information that I contain in those courses is top quality information. when you get into that kind of mindset and you think along those lines, then you're never going to have any problems with selling products. Now, when it comes to your upsells, there is obviously a line that you can go to, where you feel comfortable, by adding 3 or 4 different upsells and then perhaps, a downsell, or you could just use 2 upsells. It's entirely up to you. But, don't be scared of selling in your sales funnel on from the stages that I've covered, the front end and upsells and downsells, because you can create some big profits in this area. So don't ever be scared to sell. The people that are scared to sell will always be the ones that struggle to make any money, will be the ones that struggle to build a good business. So it all comes back to your products. Be proud of what you sell, and be proud of what you actually create and you sell to people, because your products will, if you're proud of your products and you know that they're going to add value to someone else's business or someone else's life, then you should have no problems in selling that product to somebody. Yeah, so never ever be scared to sell your products, and be proud of everything that you create online. The next tip I'm going to give you is make sure that you send all of your traffic to your squeeze page. Don't waste any time sending traffic direct to your sales page, because believe me, it's a waste of time. You are not going to capture the traffic, and you have no way of making additional sales in your follow-up emails. So make sure that every single time you send traffic online, every time you create a video, you write an article, a blog post, a forum post, anything you do, make sure there's a link there going to one of your squeeze pages, and preferably the same squeeze page, because it's no good you trying to create multiple funnels. Just focus on one funnel and get that funnel working, and make sure that it converts traffic into customers. Once you've got a nice system in place, then perhaps yes, you could create multiple funnels, but having one good funnel will take you long enough to actually create. So just make sure you send all traffic to your squeeze page so that you can build your list, and believe me, you will find it a lot easier to make money and to create a list of customers and to build your business. Next tip is, by having a good funnel, it will make paid traffic way more profitable. Way more profitable. Like things like solo ads and pay-per-click. Any paid traffic that you use, you send traffic to your squeeze page and let your funnel take over. Yeah, your paid traffic will be way more profitable if you have a good funnel in place. And this is why I've said throughout the course that you must focus on your sales funnel. Solo ads, for instance, are a great traffic source, but if you don't have a good funnel in place that converts and helps you to make some of the ad costs back fairly quickly, then you're going to go broke very fast. So it's very important when you use paid traffic to have a good funnel in place. The next tip is, when you use free traffic, all of your profits that you create is obviously going to be completely free, because you're not paying for traffic. Don't spend too much time on free traffic. Obviously free traffic does have a purpose, it does have a place, but don't think that your entire business will be built by using free traffic, because free traffic does take time, does take a very long time to build up. It's something that you can use over time as you're building your paid traffic and you're building your sales funnel. You can be building your free traffic at the same time. So make sure that you take advantage of this, because remember, all the traffic you get is completely free, and if your sales funnel converts well, then you're going to be making all of your profits, all of your money, without paying anything out for traffic. So make sure that you capitalize on the free traffic side of things. Next tip is, make sure that you track every traffic source that you use, whether that's paid or free traffic. Make sure that you have a new squeeze page created whenever you set up a new traffic source. Every time I create a new traffic source, whether that's in a forum, articles, I always create a new squeeze page, so that I can track my sales, so that when I make a one-time offer or a front-end product sale, I can see how much that customer is worth throughout my funnel because I know where that person come from. If they come from a forum, I can see that. If they come from a solo ad, if they came from articles, a video, my blog, my sidebar form on my blog, so I can track to see which traffic source is the most profitable. So make sure that you do that. It's very, very important. Next thing I will say is throughout this course, all of the pages that I've used to create my sales pages, upsells and downsells, I do use Optimizepress, which is a paid plugin, and you can go to optimizepress.com. Now, saying that, please don't think that you need to go out and buy Optimizepress, because you don't. I use Optimizepress because I find it very easy to use, and it's very effective and very good. But the thing to take away from this course is not what software I use to actually do what I do. It's exactly how I do everything. It's how the actual process works from start to finish. That is the most important part of the course, not the tools that I use, because you could use any. There's similar tools to Optimizepress out there, or if you're good at creating HTML pages, you could go out there and create those type of pages as well and still make a good funnel. I'm not saying that you need Optimizepress in order to have a profitable funnel, because you don't. Whatever you use, just make sure that you use everything that I've shown you, and all of the methods and the strategies I've showed you. That's the most important thing to take away from this course, not the actual tools that I use. By all means, if you want to use Optimizepress, yeah, use it. It will make your life a little bit easier, I'm sure. But the most important thing to remember is exactly how everything is set up and the actual process on within my actual sales funnel, and all of the mechanics behind how everything works. And the last tip I will say, or the last thing I will say, is everything I've shown you throughout this sales funnel video course will work in any niche. The examples that I've shown you are the internet marketing niche. That doesn't mean that the same principles and the same techniques and strategies won't work in any other niche, because they will. They're solid core principles of building an online business. You could go into the muscle building niche, the acne niche, the back pain niche, weight loss niche. Whatever niche you go into, and perhaps you are already in a different niche, you can still use these same sales funnel principles and strategies to build your customer list, your customer base, and to make some good money. So don't think for one moment that just because I've used an internet marketing example for my sales funnel, you can't do the same in any other niche, because you can very easily. When it comes to the membership, there's lots of recurring membership subscription paid offers out there in tons of other niches as well. So you could quite easily sign up for one of those and use those as your downsell. So just be a little bit creative and just think about things, and have a look around and start speaking to people and other vendors. If you don't actually have your own membership site in your particular niche, just start speaking to people and see what else is out there. But whatever niche you're in, this will work. Just use the principles that I've shown you and all of the strategies and the techniques I've showed you, and you will be able to create a very profitable sales funnel. Now that is it for video number 7, and that is also it for the entire sales funnel mastery course. I really hope that you've enjoyed the course, and you've managed to take away tons of tips and things out of it that you can use in your own business and your own sales funnels. Don't forget, if you would like to learn lots more and you want to gain access to tons more videos which can teach you tons more techniques and strategies to do with sales funnels and traffic and list building and email marketing, then you can currently join my membership site yourself for just $1. And I'll give you I currently give a $1 trial for 24 hours. So you can currently join. If you just go over to paulnicholsmembership.com, you can get instant access to all those videos, and upon an instant access you get access to over 100 videos So there's tons of training in there for you. So I just want to say thank you for buying the course, and I hope to speak to you again very soon. Take care.